I saw him start with the boots. I thought he was just doing the like ward trick, right? Use the boots to get out a little bit faster and place your initial ward on the map, but he's stuck with it. So there's just one mango to his name here, and they are going to be running the Undying in the off lane. So why do they not want to put Undying into the double? Okay, maybe they thought there was a swap happening or something from ASTER.
I'm fairly sure they thought that ASTER were going to try and avoid it. ASTER didn't, so yeah, sometimes the path of least resistance is the path best traveled.
Seems sensible to me to just run the Undying into the double melee strength lane, and they will do just absolutely.
That. XXS being annoying early on, of course, getting the point on Onslaught, as we've been seeing more commonly recently, and using that to secure himself a bunch of CS early on in the wave, so we'll see that continue. Mid is the interesting one as well. Ori versus Armel. It's a Tiny versus a Death Prophet. I don't know who turns out better. I feel like this should be a Death Prophet favored lane, but so far so good for Armel, as he's absolutely destroying it on the last hits with that big old tree of his.
Yeah, first few waves should be good, but I think the pressure starts to mount from the Death Prophet. It's just very difficult for these melee heroes to play against the Spirit Siphon. Maybe with some toss plays and stuff, Armel's still going to be okay, but I don't think these first couple of waves are indicative of the lane, especially given that this was the last pick from ASTER. So really thought that this was going to be at least okay, if not a counter pick this game. Enigma just doing typical Enigma things up top, but doesn't really seem to be affecting Monet too much. Got their small camp unblocked, which is super nice. I'm a little... Oh, so they didn't... The Radiant were actually the ones that blocked the big camp. This is always worth doing, I think, when you're playing the Enigma lane. It's super annoying when your whole game plan is, you know, revolving around denying and shutting down the enemy carry. And if any creep wave ever ends up in the big camp and it dies, all you're doing is just eroding that advantage that you've been building for yourself, right? If you're splitting that big camp experience 50-50.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. You got to be careful. As also Siamese getting nailed a little bit by DJ. Clicks coming on through. Yeah, all of these lanes seeming a little bit. I don't know, just a little bit testing each other. Kind of firing spells, no one's super committing, but Siamese got to be careful. Does get caught here by the bushwhack. Will he have enough damage to bring him down? DJ's got the Acorn shot, and that'll be first blood for the Hoodwink.
Yeah, nicely done. They can't pressure onto the Naga Siren too much just yet, but certainly they can kill the Silencer, stop him getting any pulls. Just let Jabs do exactly what he wants to do up here at top.
Yep, he's gonna have a great time with this Enigma. I mean, every Enigma has a great time. It seems like one of the heroes which you just seem to not be able to lose the lane unless someone can just run at you non-stop, which is pretty hard to do.
Yeah, especially with the lane that ASTER have. That is not the plan. It's very much just don't interact with the Enigma all that much. Monet going to be happy to have him jungle at some point. Nuking gets brought down by the Tombstone at bottom.
Yep, Raven and Januel just able to run him down there. They've got the leap, they've got the damage, they've got the slows to catch out old Baboka.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Does commit a Tombstone. This is intense. I mean, he is going to die for it most likely. Although I say that, he's actually not walking towards Baboka. And Armel's coming back in for this. They might not be done with this one. Avalanche is going to connect here. Tree throws in. Baboka desperately trying to finish off DJ, but DJ completely that Arcane Curse placed upon him. Tries to finish off Ori, can't quite connect, and Ori's going to get some revenge. Although the Fairy Fire comes out from DJ, but the Ghost catches him out, so Ori will get some belated revenge as Armel turns around and just annihilates Ori with the Avatar's combo.
Full Wraith Pact, so going to be pretty tanky, but I don't know if it's tanky enough.
Yeah, with the Pulverize coming through as well, they've got the Thunderclap in. Also, no Black Hole available from Jabs. They do throw down the Tombstone, but Jabs is going to go down. Wraith Pact Totem's there, though, as well as the Tombstone. There's a lot of things they have to deal with here on ASTER, but Ori doesn't care. He's just running into it. Kills off the Wraith Pacts, but so much damage coming out of Ori. He's got to be a little bit careful. Arnold's going to TP himself away from this one as XXS
going to deal with first. Time's running out. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Armel's coming for the rotation. All right. Fnatic looking good so far, pressuring even further.
Beautiful. Yep. They want to get something from this. Already did that still happen next to them though? I'm not sure as to what the finals here, but Jackie, well, he's the one who's just getting beat in there. Can't see half right, cancelled out by Armel though. They have to stop on the boat, and that's a powerful spell on left because they will be able to stay down the red pack, so Januel finally going to fall to the glaive of Siamese as Ravage got into the fight, managed to find the play onto the silencer, takes him down, does get the silencer just before he dies, and throw the slot into the air. Is it possible to actually catch him out here? That's the question. The boat trying to get away, but DJ's then with the pushback to hold him still and get Armel the kill.
Dire's
well, ASTER not looking entirely comfortable having their primal beast of the off lane. Ori is looking very vulnerable, just going for Witchblade.
Yeah, throw it back on Ori here, and they're able to get another kill. Oh my!
For now, seem to just not be confident in taking a team fight, and that hurts when you're the lineup with all the team fight buttons.
Folks. Yeah, taken out. It's just non-stop from Fnatic right now as they move forward on to Siamese. He gets taken down as well. It's just a never-ending supply of kills from just like slapping ASTER all across the map to playing this very slow and considered game. This huge change of pace. They smoke up. ASTER staying on the high ground.
Under attack.
Tree volley, just give them a bit of vision. Oh my goodness, Baboka. He's just completely annihilated.
Let's have a buyback. It's still a little doing anything greedy. We're not seeing a moon shard or anything like that. It's just getting into the BKB next. Gonna go for the Aghanim shard. You just live, you'll do plenty of damage.
Yeah, Sluck is in, but Baboka's able to get off a split, so he's going to be okay for the time being, and they'll throw the Tiny up into the air and now bring him down as over on the side. Jabs, he's maybe going for the black hole, and then Mun cancels it out. Ori is going forward, though. He's got himself the Exorcism, but Raven's on top of him, taking some chunks out of the Death Prophet, popping the ulti here to try and help himself survive through these ghosts. Ori's just on a mission, but he is going to get tossed up into the air and killed off the silence a little too late from the side of ASTER as XXS now just pumping down the damage onto Armel. There comes a black hole just onto the primal beast, but cancelled out by the song from the Nagasiren. It's TP home time for the side. Oh, so close off ASTER.
Better late game, so they can just chill for all of their cooldowns for every fight. Like, yeah, Jabs was just waiting for a couple seconds for his BKB. Spot Monet.
Hello, Mr. Monet. Yeah, the pounce does actually miss here as the BKBs come out. They'll drop the black hole, and with the trees flying into that as well, everything thrown at Monet. No hope of surviving that one. Baboka's going to get dropped like a rock as well. 2 dead on the side of ASTER as once again used. So I guess they just want to kind of drag ASTER home.
Yeah, I suppose so. Gonna just let the Eidolons go to work.
That's illegal. Sansa comes in, casts the Arcane Curse, and immediately pinged out from Jabs. Literally instantly starts pinging him. He's like, guys.
They found Jabs.
They managed to
songed him.
Yep.
Dire's top
Monet's on top of him right here. Does he have the axe? He doesn't, but I'm not sure he needs it. BKB and Black Hole comes down, immediately cancelled out. Going for a second one here, actually just blinking himself away. Second Black Hole not being used as they will try to close the gap now onto the side Enigma. He does have the second BKB, just trying to get himself away as Raven closing the gap onto Ori. Ori gets taken out. XXS low as well as Armel deals with him. That's the Aegis, gonna get gone. And now they'll look for the second follow-up kill onto XXS. The Primal Beast, he has no counterplay. Oh no, ASTER, they were too focused on the black holes and not focused on the fact that they were just dealing a ton of damage on the front lines, and now Baboka needs to get himself out of here, but I'm not sure he's got a way out. The tree body comes through. It's Armel, the Tiny, tearing apart this team fight and tearing apart ASTER.
Dire's structures are fortified.
All right.
I mean, that one's pretty easy. Oh,
Song forward
out. Yeah, Monet's catching it. He's going to be finding it. Jab's going to have to pop the BKB and blink across to the sidelines here. Goes for a black hole. It misses. Gets cancelled anyway, because why not? He's got nothing else to do in the fountain. Ori looking forward, try to find more here. Jabs with the second BKB. Can't really commit those. XXS stomping around on the back lines, but it's over towards the front as XXS slamming away at Armel. Armel going to turn himself into it as he gets hexed right now. Raven looking for XXS. He might have found himself a target. Certainly does as DJ with Sharpshoot to finish it off. And now they move on to the Death Prophet as well. 2 down on the side of ASTER. They don't have buybacks either. Moving for more. Monet! Oh, he gets out just in time as the Avalanche comes crashing towards him, but he does escape, and now the black hole comes down onto Baboka. Answer? Okay, doesn't
I don't think it would have saved him.
It wants to be on their terms. do feel like this is a risky fight for them to take, but they're going to go for it regardless. They see Armel on the backlines here. XXS immediately jumping on the Pulverize coming out as they will try and take down Raven, but that's not happening. Black Hole's out, cancelled immediately. Monet struggling to get into the fight, especially with his Hoodwink taking chunks out of her on the back here. Januel's in pretty deep. They'll turn around. They'll try and deal with Monet. Monet to fall. Buyback from him though as he comes back into the fight. Raven though, he's just on the front lines. He's looking for Ori. Actually going to miss the pounce here as Ori gets a little bit more time to try and take down this Tombstone. Cannot do it though. Wind Waker away, but Armel's on top of him. Avalanche toss. The damage is there. The Death Prophet is dead. No buyback available for the DP. No buyback from the Panda. And there it is. The GGs are called. Fnatic at 59 minutes and 30 seconds will end this game number 1 between these two teams.
It took them a long time to get there, but Fnatic, it was a fantastic early game. They kept their cool.